Live streaming. Sweet. Okay. So, thing for posterity. And welcome to Udderbot class. Vito, Chris, Hans Gunter. Okay, so let's just look again at our lovely Udderbot. So I'm on alto today. And Vito, you have an alto?
Yep.
So I've got a G, I think. And you've got a G sharp or something.
Pretty close. Yeah, I could probably.
Chris is on a tenor, I believe.
I think I have also alto. Chris, you are twice.
I might.
Technical.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay.
Are you comfortable or are you in an inconvenient?
I also want to try how to blur the background.
Yeah, there's like the 3-dot menu. You could do select background, and then it gives you some different options.
Okay, select background and then blur. Okay.
Full blur. Going full blur.
Is this working?
Not yet. It looks the same.
Okay.
So I have a bit of a plan. Like a
blur and then okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I see it for myself. Maybe that makes it better focus to the topic.
Anybody have any like Udderbot or what's the word? Questions that are very, very important questions. Anything that's come up in your Udderbot work?
Well, I mean, one of them is maybe. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I was talking over somebody.
Nope, go ahead.
Okay. If you haven't done it in a while, you could get lightheaded pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something that you kind of just get used to, or you have to have some different breathing techniques, air conservation.
I compare it myself to flute and tuba in terms of how much air you're putting out. You just get used to, getting used to, and building the lung capacity in order to not get winded. So I have some exercises down the line that I thought up for that. So we'll get into that, I think.
And the blowing technique is also important. There's like when I first started, I was blowing it wrong. There's sound coming out, but I was using way too much breath to get the sound and then taking it a better way.
What did I show you, Chris?
It's like hooking the front lip over a bit, like
jutting the lip over. So come on down.
Yeah, I was initially trying to do it like this, like that requires like 2 or 3 times as much lung power. So instead of blowing across, you should like kind of like blow like into ish.
And that's also pretty key for getting the high register as well.
Yeah, that was a second question I was going to ask about having to change the angle in the higher register.
Yeah, I think it's something that you learn how to kind of do. There's more leeway in the lip register. Use the high register. fiber. I do have to. Swooping. So, and let's take turns. Maybe first and then Hans. I want to first. All right. Starting on a low note.
I think I still have a leakage.
Oh no.
Mm.
Is it bad?
But I cannot repair it at the moment.
Is it going really fast?
If I squeeze it quite high, then it seems to leak.
Oh, the pressure of that. Wow.
Yeah. Like it starts to feel moisture on the outside of it.
Okay, so you've got a bit of.
I don't know if that's going to cause like long-term damage. I usually just like dump the water out when I'm done with it and refill it.
Yeah, I don't think it would cause any damage. It's just gonna like as long as the leak is slow enough,
Yeah.
then you're.
It's like not even leaking. It's just like moisture, not even droplets.
But Hans, is your leak like prohibitive?
Yeah, I don't understand where it's leaking, and maybe I need to exchange the seal inside. But
The rubber band is there a rubber band underneath the hose band?
yeah, there is a rubber band. Even 2 is underneath, but
And then how tight is the hose band?
it's really very tight. The hose band is very tight.
I
Then
can see there's a wrinkle though, like where the glove folds on itself. There's like a wrinkle. You see?
yeah,
That might be where they want if
I think I have later to look for it.
you might need a smaller glove.
I put the bucket underneath, and then it's okay.
All right, can we go back to swooping? So like. Hold on. Can you wait? Can't hear Vito. Oh, that's really good, Chris. Were you saying something, Vito?
Oh, I'm noticing I'm losing the pitch when the where the diameter of the bottle starts to shrink.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hans was doing that too. And then I guess Chris, you have a different shape, so it's not as big an issue. You don't have that shoulder. Yeah. But try just blowing louder as you go up, like blowing harder. Maybe make a crescendo. So welcome, Marla.
Hello.
We were just doing
Hi
some
there.
swoops.
Cool. How far to close to too late am I?
You're not very too late. We're gonna hang out for another hour.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I'll go get my Udderbot then. I'll catch you in a minute.
Let's do downward swoops. Downward swoops. You've got a different mechanic of the air. If you're downward, you have a negative pressure. And you have to well, it's it. Effectively getting bigger. So it takes more of a crescendo, I think. You have to open up your mouth as you go down.
Yeah.
Nice. Is anybody getting really lightheaded already? Good. So that was good. And let's try now putting those together. And so go up and down, if that makes sense. Can we take turns? So, yeah. Hans, can you do one up and down? And then, like, everybody just listen, and then we'll...
It's not working good.
No. Hold that thought. Vito?
I was a little too slow and ran out of air.
Yeah, ran out of air. Can you try again? Oh, yeah. Nice.
I kind of got it.
Yeah.
The rate of pitch change is something to think about.
Yeah, and getting it even.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Chris?
Huh?
How do you feel about that exercise?
And it's a good one, I think.
Okay. Marla, can you unmute? Let's hear you do a swoop.
Okay.
Cool. And Marla, can you try just a faster swoop so that you don't run out of air? Uh-huh. And one even faster. Nice.
I like that bottle. Like the taper off is like more even.
This is San Pellegrino.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have I seen that one?
No, I just tried it. Now that my embouchure is fixed, I can play these thread neck bottles, which I couldn't before.
Wonderful.
I mean, not fixed, partially fixed.
It's all fixed. And is that you're talking about canning gloves? Is that a canning glove or a different?
No, this one's like a really fragile, like nitrile gloves that I found because it was smaller. So I'm scared I'm going to spring leak, but it's good enough for now.
For now, for a while. Okay, any comments before going on? I wanted to do some swoops, but trying to nail the octave. Look at that. So pick a note, like whatever low note that you get, and then see if you can glissando up exactly an octave. So like. That sounded pretty close, Vito. Let's go to Chris. Wait, that was more than. Yeah. Is the low one coming out? Is it like producing?
What?
Is the lowest note like? Is it producing?
You hear that?
It sounds like it doesn't quite sound. Yeah, even more. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounded like an octave.
Yeah. I don't know what those low notes are coming across the
Oh, maybe the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
And then
this thing is like as big as my 3D printer could build it. Stalls look good.
Yeah. Hans Gunter, you want to unmute?
Yes.
How you're doing?
I mute myself for rehearsing.
Great.
Something like that.
No, I have a question about technique because Marla was telling me about theremin practice, and in theremin you don't want to overshoot the note. So you go as slow as you can in order to reach that top note. Did I have that right, Marla?
Yeah, that was the classic advice from Clara Rockmore, the great thereminist. And it's kind of when thereminists practice, they do a lot of slow glissandos to learn the muscle memory for hitting that interval, whatever it is.
I see. And then I think the slowing down part is harder for Udderbot because you run out of breath.
Yeah.
So I kind of, my personal style is like quick and sloppy. Like I play, like there's something about the Udderbot which lets you be kind of goofy. Like, if like I'm playing Fur Elise, it could be. Like it preserves these shapes. You don't have to do that. Great little area to be Marla, I wanted to get back to you and doing the octave.
Okay, let me try here. I'm not quite on pitch.
Sound pretty close.
I learned something. I Googled people with thin lips, embouchure tips for people with small lips, and it said to try to smile a little bit while you're trying to hit higher notes. I don't know if that helps. It might help me a little.
I'm probably over smiling. I try it. Okay. Nice. So I had a few little ideas for extra breath support. One is to do swell, starting, very piano, crescendoing to forte, and then back down. Swell, dynamic shape with the note, and so like something like that. Or to get used to pushing, I guess, like pushing more air out as you're going, but also not running out. So for this one, we do like a rapid turn taking where note switch to someone else, note switch to someone else, and just see if we can like get off mute and then
Could we have like the same order every time?
Yeah. So I mean on my screen it would go me and then Hans, and then Vito is third, Chris is fourth, Lauren is fifth. Does that work for people?
I didn't hear that quite, but I'll catch on.
Yeah, can you go after Chris? Let's do it. So Lauren up first. Just now over to Hans. Now Chris. All right, one more time through. All right. Same thing on the high note. So maybe let's see, or above. So here I go. Can you hold off on your Marla's?
Okay, we'll see if I can even do it. Is the idea you wanted to like a crescendo and diminuendo? Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
It was like a little bit also twist up and down, I think.
Right. When you do it without any kind of correction, the pitch will go up and down, kind of like or an ocarina.
Oh,
Let's try one more kind of breath support thing, which is this other technique that I'm calling the tongue stop. So just do the swell part of getting louder, but then cut it off with your tongue, kind of like shoot your tongue forward. So yeah, that's it, Hans. And Vito? Yeah, you can let the tongue out of it, like escape the lips.
Like
It kind of hits the teeth, the upper teeth.
I feel myself like stopping with my breath before my tongue actually stops it.
Yeah, I think the tongue it actually like makes a greater crescendo because it's pushing the air forward.
Oh yeah.
Happens.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
the tongue stop. Go ahead, Chris. I think like tongue, faster tongue. I mean, more forward. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
doing
think
a little
it sounds a little different.
web.
That's how mine sounds anyway. And then Marla? Yeah, it's kind of a weird vacuum effect. I don't know when you would use it.
It sound really good like if everybody did it at the same time in like a chord and you'd like get a quick stop.
Okay, let's try it in a chord, even though we don't know how Jitsi does all that. But let's do like 4 seconds to off. Yeah. Of course, with all the delays. Ready? Okay, pick a different note.
Yeah.
That's part of jumping around trying to find the best. There's one called Jam Kazam, which is like online, and that. Yeah, we'll just keep. I got 3 extra to kind of choose between that I've prepared. One of them is Udderbot, and this is the one that came out of last class. We were working on the lambda non-octave scale.
Yeah.
And I made a version of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, which uses the lambda scale. And I posted it in the forum. I'm not sure if anybody got to see it yet. What I'm going to do is try to screen share and also play through, because I have it up on GrandLab, if this thing will work. Recent projects, Lambda Boat. There we go. GrandLab. Okay, now I do screen share. Brave tab. Do window. Doink. All right, can people see the multi-track thing?
Mm-hmm.
We can see it. So here's the original exercise. I recorded one part, but it's pretty microtonal, and you'll hear it hopefully.
I cannot hear it.
Can other people hear it?
Not really.
No.
Okay. Let me just try to work.
Sound sharing in Jitsi.
I thought it was going through. Nothing, or it was too soft.
It sounded very airy.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like it was being muted, like maybe the software was muting it or something.
Let me. That's weird.
Otherwise, I have some from my school, some Zoom account. And in Zoom, it's possible to share sound from the computer. But I think in Jitsi it was a bit awkward. I can Google that.
It's weird because when I was trying it before, it was working.
Yeah, audio get together with screen.
Another thing I could do is share the BandLab link, although I know that Chris had an issue with that before.
Yeah, there is. It should be also share tab audio.
Tab audio?
Yeah, but then you share it in a Chrome tab.
I don't understand.
Or entire session. To share audio, share a tab instead. Window. if you have some sound inside the Chrome tab or a browser tab that you can share, but not from the whole computer.
And I don't know.
Or if you
sharing,
want, should I deliver a Zoom link for you that we change into Zoom?
I'd rather stay on Jitsi just because it's doing this live thing to save it.
And I think you can do it like this. You need something like black hole for to route your audio into your computer, and then you choose as microphone black hole, and then send your audio to black hole. So that's the only way how to do it. Black hole is a software you can route audio from one application to another computer.
Yes, I have one called that I'm using. But
or Soundflower or something.
Yeah, it's like that.
And then you have to route.
Sure. I'm just frustrated.
Route in the microphone, but then we cannot hear you talking.
Right. So
or otherwise you have to, for instance, if you have a digital audio workstation, then you have to route your microphone to the DAW, and then the DAW routes your backbone.
Yes, I've done something like that before. I didn't have that prepared.
Yeah,
I figured it out, but I'm using the same browser for Jitsi and the BandLab. So I think if I broke it into two different browser applications, I could.
The DAW is also in the browser tab. Then it should be shared in the browser.
Yeah. I will put the BandLab so that yeah, Chris Gunter, this is the Udderbot project that we already were working on. Wait, it says I was muted. I don't know why I was muted or for how long I was muted. But I just put the BandLab link in the app or in the chat. And I'm curious what Marla is playing.
I'm just trying to get higher notes out of this thing. Just minding my own business.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Yeah, we're just working on these technical things. So I don't know. Vito, are you messing with the link at all?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I could do it without signing up.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you'd have to sign up.
I don't mind signing up, but it might take, a couple extra minutes.
Yeah. Well, let's just let's try to figure this out. So I'm wondering just one at a time. So Hunter, did you figure out BandLab at all? Was it working?
Sorry, were you asking me?
No, I was asking Hans.
Oh.
Wait, you're on mute.
I signed into the BandLab. It seems to work for me.
Okay. So you see the project and you see can you see how I have there's 3 empty tracks for parts 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, I can see there are 5 tracks, and the first and the last track have something inside.
Yes.
I can play.
So can you or would you be willing to try and record that in, not during this?
Should I try to share that here in Jitsi, the BandLab?
No, I wouldn't mess with trying to share it just because of all the weird stuff. But do you think that you could try to nail this lambda melody? I think it goes pretty high, so it will be a challenge for you.
Band.com. I will try if I can share it.
I just signed up. It's loading now. Maybe I could give a try sharing the audio. I'm not sure.
Okay, sure. And then Marla, I wanted to ask you, because you've used BandLab before, have you used multi-track recording feature
Yeah.
of BandLab?
Yeah.
Cool. So now I don't know if you're set up on like the device you've got now to hit that link in the chat, but that's the one that I'm just trying to play.
Yeah, I'm kind of in an awkward situation. I'm hiding at the library right now. But
Okay.
I have BandLab on my will I be able to, could I find it via you on BandLab?
Here.
Not sure because it's not like a published thing. Okay, there is that Vito showing.
Works.
Yeah, can you play it through? I can hear that. Okay,
Could you hear it when I shared it?
that's you. Okay, yeah. So this is row, row, row your boat. What happened? Did you stop?
I think I was able to maybe increase the volume a little bit so we could hear it better.
Yeah, at the top. The volume at the top.
I don't have the loopback thing installed, which I probably can't do now, but I'll listen to it on my own.
Okay, cool. Great, Vito. So I wanted to comment. There's a spot in the at the end where it goes merrily, 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 where in the little guide track I have it breaking into 4-part harmony. So that's where I want to try to get some different Udderbot voices. So one part stays on that top note, merrily, 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 merrily. One of them goes down, merrily, 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 merrily. And then the one I'm playing does the whole merrily, 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 which is that Bolin Pierce 3 to 5 to 7 to 9, just weird tetrad. So I'm very curious because Marla is a like a microtonal novice, whether she'll be able to pick it out.
Yeah, this is all Greek to me, but it's interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of like trying to learn Greek just by singing along.
Conversational. Conversational Greek.
It's kind of a run on to row, row, row your boat because the Bolin Pierce scale has the lambda mode of the Bolin Pierce scale has 9 notes from the bottom to the top. So it's like row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, gently down the stream, gently down the stream, and then merrily. And it's not really around. It's just this little thing I created. So yeah, it's on the Udderbot forum in the section that's like covers and adaptations or something like that. So hopefully we can hopefully we can all access that and play with that. Sound good?
So your vision is that we will record in unison with the first track?
Yes. In unison and then breaking into harmony, but basically doing what the first track is doing. And hopefully, I mean, it's a weird patch, like sound wise, but hopefully it's clear enough. And my part that I put in there is not 100% accurate. It's got a few flubs, as you'll be able to hear. But also, I added distortion effects that are in BandLab just for fun. With that too. The other two
sorry to interrupt, but in BandLab, I think you can just share the link to anyone, and then they'll have access to the editable file in case you ever want to try that.
Okay. Does that mean, so like, I wanted people to be able to get into the project and work on the project together. I don't know if
I think so. You can also do create a, I don't know. There are ways to do that for sure from within BandLab, but then you can just send the link, and then people will be able to edit it.
Okay, that's what I try to do in the chat part of this Jitsi thing. There's a link there,
Which is fine. Yeah, I'm just telling you for future reference. You can do it that way if you want.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, I just wanted to mention briefly the other things, but because the BandLab thing doesn't quite work with everything. Or maybe Hans Gunter, can you pull up this other one? I will send it in the chat. Let's just see if it works. So this is just taking the harmonic 7th chord and running it through. So it's harmonics 4 through 8, harmonic series. And I put it in a little vibraphone, and it goes through these different transpositions, which I thought might be pretty fun to do on Udderbot. So if you get that link, can you try doing what you just did? Is it working, Hans?
Yes, it works for me.
And then can you do the screen share and play? Do you have to do the screen share in order to play it?
Okay, I can close the other one.
Okay.
So I close the other one, and then I try to do it. Okay, this is okay. That's fast. Oh my God.
Yeah. Now I was going to ask if it's possible, could we all mute and try to play along while muted? But I think Hans won't be able to, because if he mutes, then we can't hear it.
I think let's try. I mute. I think it.
Mute all our Udderbots and just try to play along with this. Play pretty short notes, like. Yeah,
How it was?
wonderful. Welcome, Stephen. And how was that? How was that for everybody?
The fourth one was for me every time the best one, because then I caught up the embouchure and things like that.
I see.
Maybe let's rehearse it again.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay, everybody mute, and I start with the. It's challenging, I will say.
It's challenging at that tempo. I wonder if notation would help, but maybe not. Maybe it's just complicated. I like
think
it.
to listen it a few times, and I got it, because it's quite a common structure.
So it's just using 4 through 8, but it's keeping the low pitch and then cycling through like 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6, 7, 8, 10, and like kind of cycling through that way.
Yeah.
So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The
Then
7th chord, the 5/6 chord, the 4/3 chord, 3/4 chord, and the second chord. So in this figured bass thinking.
8, 10, 12, 14.
Hi, Stephen, by the way.
Buddy, haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see all of you. My glove is not very good. I just picked one out of my closet, and that's what I get for doing that. So it's kind of leaking a lot. So
That's for me to say. I'm also a bit leaking.
yeah, mine has like a little tiny hole, and water's like dramatically shooting out of it in an arc.
Yeah.
I don't know where my leakage is. It's maybe the glove has the leakage or the seal. I don't know. The hose clamp is tight as possible. And DIW.
So any other comments on that one? Cool.
I think for to play it like this exercise, I think it is like if you in your mind you sing it, then you can better play it. I think.
Yeah. Try that. Can we just do the same few thing? Going once and just like la 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 or something like that.
So if you can sing it, then you can play it.
That's what I always say. Yeah, can we go through it that way?
Again, should we sing it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but should we mute the microphones for that or not?
Let's mute the microphone.
Okay, let's mute the microphone and we sing it.
Before we begin, are the numbers representing harmonics?
That's right, Stephen. but the first, it's like a common tone of the starting pitch is always A flat.
Right. Okay.
It's from a common starting tone. Okay, I will play it. You will hear it. I think my voice is still not back. I was sick the last week, and
Yeah, I'm sick right now. I'm like stuffed up. Okay, cool. There's one in a higher harmonics scale, but I'll have to hold off on that. It's a round called OK Caruso, and it's pretty fun, and we'll maybe do it next time.
Yeah.
But thank you all for being here. This is really wonderful.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to take a minute to just discuss the 3D printing piece of stuff. So Chris has this wonderful thing. Like, I made a design and then he modified it. I think mine was an alto and he turned it into a tenor, but he also changed that to the alto, right? And I understand that Marla has a friend who is going to maybe 3D print the bot.
Yeah, I guess my friend Ellie already did print one. I haven't talked to him yet, though, or seen it in person. So I'm interested to see what that's like.
I can source one. I have a few friends with 3D printers.
Oh, nice.
Of course,
So
I have also. We have also a 3D printing workshop in the Arts Academy. It would not be a problem for me to print one.
That's great. I mean,
So
right now, like, I don't think that the printed design is necessarily an improvement on the glass bottle design, although some people might disagree. But I feel like maybe design improvements are down the road that would make it like just definitely superior, like to make a double barrel one, for example. Like one that's got like two different sizes that are like fused together, where you can play the two really easily and do like double stops.